Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are near here. My name is Amanda and this is Sweet Money Budgets. In today's video we are going to be going over our breakdown for our paycheck 2 of March, and I used the Erin Condren monthly planner in the 7x9 size for that. So let's get flipped open here to March. I already have all my bills laid down for the month, so I know which paycheck is going to be paying which bills, which are all labeled here in orange. And I do check them off once they clear my account. This is the sheet that I use for my paycheck breakdown. This is available in my Etsy shop. It has your income, categories, expenses, giving, a place for your cash envelope, sinking funds, any savings and investments, and then extra debt, so you know you can allocate where every dollar of your paycheck goes. So I take this sheet when I print it and I scale it down to about 75% so that it fits in my Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner, and I print it on sticker paper. So all I have to do is fill it out and stick it in here. As you can see, this is the one that we just did. So I'll fill it out and stick it in here so it's all in one place for me. I do like to fill it out before I stick it down so that I don't have to keep flipping back and forth from my monthly view to get all of my trackers and everything in here. So this is going to be for our March paycheck number 2, and it's going to be from the 19th through March 2nd, or I'm sorry, April 2nd. So we're going to do 3/19 to 4/2. Me and my husband are not comfortable sharing our income, so you will not see that, but I will go over what our expenses are, what we do for giving, what our cash envelope and sinking fund budgets are, and then what we also do for savings and investments. So we're going to look at, starting on March 19th to April 2nd, what bills we have due. We're going to write all those down, plus our variable spending categories that we include under expenses because they do get paid out of our checking account. And then everything else for cash envelopes, sinking funds, those are usually typically the same every paycheck. So let's get started here. So starting on the 19th, so on the 20th, we have Disney Plus. And that's on the 20th, and we budget $8 for that. Next up is going to be on the 21st, we have Netflix and Legalshield. Legalshield is a all right, next up on the 21st, we have Netflix and Legalshield. That's going to be on the 21st. $15 for Netflix is what we budget. Legalshield, which is an identity theft protection, that's also on the 21st, and we budget $27 for that. Next up is in the 25th is going to be insurance. This is a life insurance policy. Me and my husband both have one, and they come out on different days. And his gets paid on the 25th. And we budget $33 for that. Next up on the 28th, we have 2 bills due. We have OnStar. This is for 2 vehicles, and both of them have the data package. So both of our cars have unlimited data, which is fantastic for, you know, we just did a road trip to Iowa, and with 3 kids on a 16-hour drive, it is fantastic having unlimited data in the car for all the tablets and phones. And then we also pay Hulu on the 28th, and that is $14. And then the last one for March is going to be on the 31st, and that is for the viola. My daughter plays the viola in orchestra, and we do rent that instrument, and it is $26 a month. And then this paycheck goes through 4/2, so we do need to flip over to April here and pay bills for the first, oh, I'm sorry. It goes through April 1st, not April 2nd. So then we also have on the 1st would be our house payment, and that is $1,300. And then CenturyLink, which is our internet provider, that's also on the 1st, and that one we budget $61 for. All right, so now that I have all my bill category laid down, I'm going to go back to my next page in my March, and I'm going to take this sticker I'm gonna peel it off and then I'm just gonna stick it right down in all right, so everything is nice and neat. It's perfect. I love it. It's pretty. And then we also have our weekly check-in for the second paycheck, and I made one to match. So let me get that down here as well. All right. Okay, so now that I have all of my bills in and I stuck it down, the other three categories that are going to be put under expenses is anything that gets paid out of our checking account. So that would be gas. We don't like to get out of our car and walk into the store and pay for the gas and go back in and get change, especially with 3 kids. It's just easier to pay at the pump with our debit card. So we're going to budget $150 for gas for the 2 weeks. The reason we budget so much for gas for the 2 weeks at $75 per week is we do live out in the country and we have about a 20-minute drive to get to town, so our gas bill is a little higher than most. Next category is going to be for groceries. And for the 2 weeks, that's going to be $250, $125 a week. We are a family of 5 and we do use Jordan Page's thought on that, which is $100 per person per month. We're a family of 5, so $500 for groceries for the month. And then our last category is going to be anything miscellaneous, and that is $75 a week, so $150 for the paycheck. So when you add up all of these expenses, our total comes to $2,079. Now we do still give to the church. We are in the process of paying off debt. We're paying off our last debt right now, and it is important for us to still give to the church. So we do have that set up on auto. So I do tithe every Sunday. It comes out, so the 21st and the 28th, and we do $100 per week. That is something that we were not willing to stop doing during our debt payoff. Next is going to be our cash envelopes section, and those are going to be our categories that we carry in our wallet. So our first category is for groceries. I always budget a small amount for cash for groceries, just in case I need any small random trips to the store for milk or butter or anything like that. The next category that we're going to be budgeting for is eating out, and we budget $75 a paycheck for that. Next up is going to be for household, and that category gets $25 for the 2 weeks. After that, I like to have a little bit of miscellaneous cash. That also gets $25 for the 2 weeks. And then next is going to be personal spending money, and that we're going to budget $50, $25 for me, $25 for my husband. Next category we keep in my wallet is going to be for pets, and that's going to get $50. Family fun is going to be our next category, and that's going to get $50 as well. And then clothing, I like to carry this one with me because if I see something that I need for one of my kids, it's nice that I have it in my wallet and I can use it. And then the last category that we're going to be stuffing in our cash envelopes is going to be for date night, and that we always do $50. So the total of all of our cash envelopes for the 2 weeks is going to be $375. Next category is going to be for sinking funds. First one we're going to do is allowance. It's not really a sinking fund, but that's where I keep it. And each kid, I have 2 kids that get allowance currently, and they get $10 a week. So for the 2 week pay period, that's $40. Anniversary is going to be next, and that is going to get $15. Back to school was going to be our next category, and that's going to get $20. Birthdays is next, and that's going to be getting $40. I got 3 birthdays coming up in May that we're saving for right now. Car insurance is a category that we have. We pay our car insurance in full for the whole year, so I have to budget $45 a paycheck for that. Car maintenance is going to be our next category, and that is going to get $40. We pretty much emptied this a little bit ago, so I'm trying to build that one back up. And then Christmas always gets $75. And then holidays is going to be our next category. Easter is coming up real soon. This is actually going to be the last paycheck before Easter, so I'm going to go ahead and put $50 in there just to top that off. And then we have our home category, anything that we need for the household, and that's going to get $20 this check. Medical is next, and that will be getting $10. Miscellaneous, which I kind of use as a buffer for all my sinking funds, that's getting $20. And then vacation will be our last category, and that one is going to be getting $50. So if you total up all of our sinking funds, the total for that is $425. And then the last category that we have is going to be for our savings and investments. Savings, we do have our emergency fund in place. However, we do like to put an additional $100 every paycheck in there just to build it up. And then we also invest in Robinhood, and that gets $100, $50 for me and $50 for my husband. Down below in the description box, if you are interested in signing up for Robinhood, if you use my link, you will get a free stock, and then I will get a free stock as well if that's something that you're interested in. And that is $200 for savings and investments. And then after our bills are paid, we've tithed, we've given cash envelopes and sinking funds their allocated amount, and we've done our savings and investments. Anything that's left is going to our house. The last category, debt category that we have is our house. So we're trying to pay that off by the end of the year. That's our goal. We currently live on 2 acres. We moved here a couple of years ago. We absolutely love the property and the school district that we have. And the house is not the best. It's a mobile home, which is a little small for our family of 5, but we love the property. So we're trying to get it paid off by the end of the year. We'll sell the mobile home that's on the property and build a house. So that's what our current goal is right now. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, doing our budget breakdown for paycheck 2 of March. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you're at. Bye.